Major battle this week in Sacramento over legislation aimed at increasing penalties for those who solicit or purchase children for sex. At issue, whether the automatic felonies should apply to those who traffic 16 and 17-year-olds. Republican State Senator Shannon Grove co-authored the much debated legislation. I spoke with Grove earlier about the bill and the fight ahead. Senator Shannon Grove joining us. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. We want to just talk a little bit about how you're a member of the state Senate, not the Assembly, but you co-authored this bill, AB 379, with Assemblymember Maggie Krell. So can you explain what the bill aims to do and what the turmoil in the state Assembly is all about this week?
So absolutely. So it actually started 2 years ago. We introduced a piece of legislation, SB 1414, and we went after the buyers or solicitors of minors for sex. And so we introduced that bill. We had all minors covered. We went to public safety on the Senate side. They forced amendments and only allowed us to cover 15-year-olds and below, took out 16 and 17-year-olds. No explanation, just did it. If we didn't accept those amendments, then they would have killed the bill and we wouldn't have got 15-year-old protections, making it a felony instead of a misdemeanor to buy them for sex. Fast forward this year, a new member of the legislature gets elected. She's Maggie Krell. She's a prosecutor. She's the individual who took down Backpage and she's prosecuted hundreds of cases in human trafficking. We took the information to her. She ran the bill and added a $1,000 penalty for loitering for the purposes of purchasing children for sex so that we could create a fund where nonprofit organizations could access resources to help these individuals. Her bill was told by the Public Safety Committee Chair, Nick Schultz, in the Assembly, you take out 16 and 17-year-olds or your bill doesn't get heard. She fought, went to leadership. Leadership backed up the Public Safety Chair. And so she took the amendment, and then we, as in the Assembly Republicans, forced a vote on Thursday to bring the original language to the floor. And I'm just explaining this process so people know how difficult it's been. So bringing that bill to the floor, the Democrat leadership made a subsequent motion to strip Maggie Krell, Assemblymember Krell, from the bill, change the language from loitering for the purposes of purchasing a person for sex and protecting 16 and 17-year-olds, making it a felony to buy them for sex, to a bill that basically says, we intend to do something about this later on. It's the intent of the legislature to protect minors. And there was a knockdown drag out on the floor, and they passed that subsequent amendment. And I guess my thing is that for 3 years, we've been fighting to protect children, minors in the state of California from being bought and sold for sex. And we run into a knockdown, drag out battle every time we introduce a bill like this.
I mean, I know that this might sound, obvious to a lot of people, but an 18-year-old is considered an adult. Everything below that is a child. Why do they exclude the 16 and 17-year-olds and only protect those that are 15 and under?
They have no explanation. If you watch some of the videos on some media coverages, they say it's equity. They say it targets the LGBTQ and Black and brown communities, which is not true at all because they are highly victimized. They're a high victimized population of the individual who's being assaulted or purchased, not the purchaser. So their arguments don't make any sense. But you have to understand, and what I want people to really get is that this has been going on for 3 years to protect minors in the state of California, the #1 human trafficking state in the nation. We want to protect minors from being bought and sold in the sex slave industry, and we have a knockdown drag out with a group of Democrats that are powerful enough to shut other Democrats and Republicans down.
So what's next?
So next, the bill that was passed that says there's an intent to protect children, but no actual language, is going to be going to the appropriations and then probably to the Senate. So it'll go to the Senate. It'll be assigned to a committee, and then we will try to insert and get the language that protects 16 and 17-year-olds the same as it does for 15-year-olds in that bill. I mean, it's common sense. And why should we put a target on 16 and 17-year-olds back? Maggie Carell is an incredible prosecutor, years of experience. She knows this issue, and they should have trusted her. It's, their colleague. They should have trusted her with her experience.
State Senator Shannon Grove, thank you so much for your time this evening and your insight into this. And we really do appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great evening.
You too. Well, Governor Newsom, meanwhile, spoke out about this week on AB 379, opposing efforts by members of his own party to remove 16 and 17-year-olds from the bill's protection, saying, quote, the law should treat all sex predators who solicit minors the same as a felony, regardless of the intended victim's age.